Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. Lovely to have you here. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. It's very early doors. Neil's only just gone to work, but it's going to be hot, so I thought I'd come in and film. So it's not the brightest in here. It's very bright outside, but I think it's bright enough for filming. I've just got one lamp on because I don't want it to get too hot. So the birds are singing. I don't know if you can hear them because the windows are open, but it's going to be a lovely day. So yeah, it's going to be a coffee dying day for me. So I've still got about a 20-minute film left of me doing some collage from last week. So I'm going to pop that in the video here. So you'll be hearing me probably chattering about things from last week. So and then I'll carry on with it here. I think what I might do, because the scrappy films are so long, last week I had to break it down into two and it created all sorts of havoc. So I think I'll just put two shorter ones up today and save myself the problem. So yeah, you'll probably get one fairly early-ish doors, maybe even before lunch, I don't know. Depends how long it takes it to upload. Anyway, you'll know because you're watching it. And then yeah, later on today there'll be another one up for those of you that haven't had enough, because I don't think I've got too much now left. But I'm going to be crafting again all week. I want to get through this. I'm making journals, so I'm making a lot of strippy bits, and I'm going to up my make, I think, this week, because I had a couple of days off last week. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Right, I've got some very old vintage music paper here, and I suppose I could use it for pages, but it's quite crisp, so I'm going to collage on it. So this is, I'm in the middle of using up my scraps video, but I've stopped this. I'm going to take this bit out and I'll add this to another scraps video, because I've already done two big collage pieces in that one, if that makes sense. So yeah, somewhere you'll be added to a video for collaging. So let's just do one at a time, otherwise I'll stick them to each other. And I might put some biggish pieces on them. I've got 3 of those, so let's start with one of those. It's very square. I'm going to put it in the middle rather than around the edges, and then the edges will all be covered over with other pieces of paper, obviously. So some strips will be nice. Yeah, I haven't stopped and washed my hands, so I am a little bit gloopy. Not too bad for me, to be fair. And I've probably had to say it in a few videos, because I think I've done 3 today. Please excuse the colour of my fingers. It is from coffee dyeing without gloves on. You will have seen it, I would think, by now. I did some on camera yesterday with you, but I've been out this morning and done a load more, because it's a really hot sunny day. So yeah, that's why I look like I haven't washed my hands in a month, but I have, I promise you. It goes down your nails and everything, doesn't it? I think I'll clean the bath or something like that. Neil normally does it for me, but I think if I do that, like the chemicals, normally I moan about cleaning chemicals on my hands because my nails all break, but they are at the moment anyway. But I think this might be a good time to to get my hands in, and maybe the chemicals will remove some of the dye from me. It goes down your nails and into your cuticles, and yeah, I should have had gloves on. I have got gloves. It's not that I haven't got any, I've got loads, but when it's really hot and sticky, they're horrible. You sweat in them and they stick to you, and oh, I am a whinge around. Yep, I'm particular, very particular. Let's put that white, that's too much white on that. Put a bit of white edge down there. It'll get cut off probably when it's trimmed. I'll go up there. Oops. Pretty, that is proper avocado dye, that. Oops. Oh, jingle bells. This is a Christmas one. What's on the back? The green grass grew all around. That isn't Christmas. Well, should have done it on the other side and put this away for Christmas. Never mind. Oops, up a bit. That's a lovely piece of oldie worldy book page. Let's have that in its entirety. Oh, it's warm. I have to admit, with all the filming I've done today, I'm beginning to wonder. I've put it in upside down. I'm beginning to wonder about the how full my camera's getting. I shall have to stop and upload some, I think. It's with doing the vlog now as well. I have, like, by the end of the week, and it is Sunday, so I do it on a Sunday night. No, it's Saturday, so I've still got some to do yet. I do it on a Sunday night. Doing all of that. I'm going to. Yeah, I've got quite a lot on my phone. I like that. Here she goes again. I'll save that for the other piece, I think. Oh, right, let's find myself something else then. Yeah, by the time it comes to actually upload it, I have quite a lot on my phone, and you can't get rid of it off your phone until you're certain it's uploaded to YouTube, because if it corrupts and you have to delete it and you haven't got a copy of it, you are down one film, and it's frustrating. I know, because I've been there and done that. So yeah, until it's uploaded, it all has to stay on my film, on my phone. At least I've got lots of strips because I'm creating lots of strippy spaces. Might be a nice one up there, actually. Yes, it will. These are from a journal. You know, I've cut the pages quite a bit shorter. You can just tell, can't you? So go right up there. Oh, that's it. I've just managed to get Simba booked into the cattery that he's just been away to. I forgot that somewhere. I have, but I can't have that. I can. Because it was so good and he was so happy when he came, you know, when we went to pick him up. So we've managed to get him in September, luckily, because she was booked up, but then she said, well, actually I was saving that week to do some work on one of the kennels, but I could do it a week later. So I'm like, yay, result. Bless her, she is a lovely, lovely lady. I can see why he likes being there. Definitely a cat lady, and not all the people that own catteries are, let me tell you. I've found out. It is, for some people it's just a job and not a vocation. And cats know. If you know cats, you'll know that cats know if they're liked or not. So yeah, so when Neil comes home tonight, we will be looking for a holiday. That's always nice, isn't it? Looking for a holiday and booking it. Paying for it, not so nice. But yeah, it's better than paying for, I don't know what, the dentist. Ooh, yeah, that's not a nice thing to pay for. What I want, I don't know. Can you see my box? Oh, this is bright, but it's a little piece. Let's use it. Oh, here we go. Here's some, yeah, some pieces of Tanya's there. Kits. Now is the blue too much? Oh, well, you see, we've got brown on the other side. I mean, the blue's lovely, but could go right in the middle and then fill in with some. Oh, you won't quite go both ways, will you? That's a shame. Yeah, I'm very, very sticky. I wonder if to do the right side. I wonder if to just do one of these, but I do want to get these bits used up. No, I'll do them both. I'll persevere. It's not the end of the world, is it, sitting here with sticky fingers? The only trouble is I'm sticking to the glue pages, as you can see. Okay. Somebody at the front door. No, there isn't. That's Ring talking to me. It's the neighbour going out because I can hear him. You stuck. You want a tiny little piece of something when you're interested. You won't do it in one go though, will you? Things to do. Oh, look at that. Perfect. I obviously tested my stamp on there. That's a piece of Tina's clock. Oh, you haven't quite covered it. Up you go. There we go. Oh, I'm having a hot moment. It's not a lady's hot moment. It's just hot. It's just the summer. Whew. What was I saying? Gone. Completely gone. What about a piece of that with the... Might be able to see the music behind it. Let's just... And I know I haven't till now, but just because it's a bit pristine, just give it a little bit of personality. Yeah, that'll do. It's another piece used up. Yeah, I thought if I did 2 more of these, because like I say, I've done 2 on the last video, I thought 2 more and I'll have made quite a dent. Not really. Not really made it. Mind, I haven't done 2 more yet. I've only done 1, but 1 more's not going to make much of a dent, is it? I'm having this one on here, so go for some big pieces first. And I can probably even glue it on here, can't I? Because it's going to be covered. Again, nice both sides. Ooh, sticking to everything. Let's go. Just put you anywhere. That's it. The big one of these. Which one? This one, I think. I'm going to glue on me right for a change. Bit of a change. I normally do. I don't know. I'll put you sideways on there. Oh, we went out yesterday to a village, small town near us. Went for a ride, went the country way round, which was lovely. Said to Neil afterwards, I should have filmed it and put it on the vlog because it was beautiful. So I will another day because I go quite often. We went, did a few charity shops and I bought nothing and I went in loads of them. It doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. Put another big piece of that up. Yeah, I think I will. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, but in one of the villages we went through to get to this town. Oh, I like that side better. There is it's a lovely village. It has all stone cottages and a couple of them are thatched. There's a couple of new ones as well, but they're built with the old stone, so it's just a lovely village really. And there is like an old-fashioned ice cream cart, like a tricycle. And an old man, he loves to chat. Gosh, you can't get away once he stops, but yeah, he only comes out on hot days. I think he does it for pleasure rather than making money. He loves to chat to people. And yeah, he sells, it's a homemade ice cream and it's made in the village next to that actually. And yeah, you can go to that place and get fancy ice creams and what have you, but he obviously buys it and sells it. Shops sell it as well, it's not just a but it is homemade kind of, yeah. It's not factory made, let's put it like that. Yeah, so we stopped and had a small one, although it was quite a decent size. And it was £2.50, so. And with a flake in it. It was lovely though. I said to Neil, it's not very often we go and have an ice cream. I said to Neil, when I was a child, I remember you only had like a flake what we call a 99 ice cream, only a flake in it if you was, you know, it was your birthday or something, because they were 10p more. 10p. I bet they're about £1 now, but it's £1 more to have a flake in your ice cream. What do you know? What do you reckon? What do you know? Okay, this is Gassy Pants. Let's get some. That's nice, isn't it? That's another of Tanya's. Oh, up there. Oh, I hear a football. Yeah, we need a little tiny strip down there. Shall we use that one? See, these strips come in. It's pretty as well. It's one I've cut with my fancy scissors. Yeah. I look like a proper artist. I'm not. It's fun though, isn't it? I used to come home from playing out with my socks the right colour when I was a child. Anyone else? There was lots of building going on around us where we lived. We lived in when I was old enough to go out and play on my own, like a new housing estate. And yeah, there was building lots of them around us, so there was lots of, I didn't play in the houses that were being built, but on the land there was, you know, we used to dig and there was trees being dug up and there was piles of sand and all sorts of, oh, great fun, you know, digging in vegetation and what have you, all sorts of things. But my socks, I always had white socks, you see, as a child. I say to Mum, you should never have sent me out in white socks, but yeah, they were always the black bright. I always remember my socks soaking in something over the side of a bucket with the feet. The feet soaking in something to get them clean and the elastics out of it so they didn't go droopy. Gosh, mums did work hard, didn't they, because Mum worked full time as well when we were kids. You know, because they didn't have all the newfangled stuff we have now. We used to soak them and then scrub them, and then they went in the twin tub washing machine. Come on, let's use some of these bits up. Stop passing them by. Your part made out of something. There's a piece. Right, let's use some of these little ones up. I'm going to cut that because my fingers are so greasy, gluey now. I don't want to pick the ruler up. Right, where are we going? Where would you like to be? Just in there? Yeah. I've slowed down, but like I say, it's my 4th. And it's warm, so I stopped speeding through the collaging and started gossiping. But I know you guys love the gossip when it comes. It doesn't always. Oh, I'm going to cover that lovely clock up. Let's take a bit off and put it in the bin. Well, it must have made something of a dent. Maybe when I look back at the beginning of the film, I'll notice that it has. Oops. A bit too short then. Yeah, because there's quite a few bits on that, aren't there? I'm liking them though. I'm pleased with them today. Well, let's go across there. Why not? We'll do some squares. So that's a piece of, what is it? A dictionary that's got some stenciling on it. Okay, so I've got a piece here. Is that it? No, big piece there. I'm thinking that pink's just going to be too, isn't it? Too much. Too bright. I haven't got any of this on. Yeah, lovely. Let's have a piece of brown paper. What's nicer? Pink paper. Avocado dyed paper, that's what's nicer. Looks like someone's had a munch, a bite out of it. Somebody with bad teeth. Oh dear. tiny little bit. Come on, give me something interesting. Ooh. Now that's a piece that's on boring paper. Yep, perfect. I can turn it round as well. I decided as I picked it up, not over, just round. Oops, it's got a square edge. Look, let's have a square edge down there. Okay, that's the second one done. So, like I say, it'll be. Oh no, was shouting to me about that. It's just this little rose piece here as well. Look, will you? Will it fit? No, not really. Look like that. Bit of book page. Yeah, let's have a bit of book page. Always plenty of that once using up. So yeah, I've no idea what came before this part of the video or what's coming after this part of the video. It'll be interesting for me to see too. But I thoroughly enjoyed that. There we go. Okay, so as if by magic, these are what we made, and they're lovely and dry. I'm really pleased with them actually. They're lovely. Yeah, come out nice colours. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I'll have to have a think. I might have to do a video on, because I've got about 5 or 6, maybe 7 or 8 now. But I did say last week I was going to make some Franken paper, so I will be making some with strips. But I'm going to use some of these bigger pieces of mine up, because I like the bigger pieces out. Like I say, it's not that bad, is it? But I'd like to use them all. So I think the thing about Franken paper is I want to use it as paper, so I want to put it in as a page or something like that. I don't want to stick it onto the back of something, so I'm going to just pull out pages. There's a few here I know, or something like that is good on both sides. You probably can't see that one, but it is printed on. It's very faint. So they were clipped together, so that I know they're all double-sided. Something, yep. That's okay, because it's kind of coffee dyed. Same with that. Now I don't know about the cream ones. Again, that's got like a faint coffee dye on it. Don't suppose cream would be a. I'll have to have a think about those. This is from a lovely, lovely book cover. I don't know about these. These are offcuts of file folder. Let's just put those to one side. Yeah, I don't want bright white, that much I do know. I don't think I want lime green either. So I've got here, look, more collage fodder, so there will be more collage, I think, this afternoon. And I think if they're white and smallish, I'm going to put them in there. Whereas that's smallish, but it's got that lovely cream colour on the back. So what I don't use as Franken paper, because I might need some smaller pieces, I will put in there. Now, last week people were asking me what is Franken paper? How is that different to a collage piece of paper? So for me, I think I said everything, you can interpret most of the things, most of the work, the jargon, isn't it, that we use in junk journal. You can interpret it yourself. Oh, that's a beautiful card. Look at that. That one can go in there then. But so it's what it means to me, really, or what it means to you, I guess. Put that piece in, I think. But what Franken paper means to me is actually making a new piece of paper, both sides, so not backed, and stitched. Because I think of it as the term coming from another lovely piece, look, Frankenstein's monster, who was stitched together. Yeah, I'm going to go with wallpaper. Don't want card. Yeah, but a bit of book page I don't mind. Forgot I had those in there. How long have they been in there? I don't mind one in. I am sending a little packet of bits like this, my dyeing and dropping and dripping, a small packet, sample packet if you like, of scrappy things like this, to everybody that's bought the paper. So I've sold 3 packs of my coffee dyed papers now, so there'll be a little little booklet of, little packet of things like that. So I'll put them with that, is what I was trying to say. Yeah, you're white and you're white. Ooh, lovely. What was I saying? Oh, the Franken paper, yeah. So I'm going to like glue edges together and then when it's dry, but not until it's dry, because gosh, I did my sewing machine in again this week by gluing sewing glue. I mean, there's going to be 2 or 3 pieces of paper here, isn't there? And those bits we'll have to do something else with. Yeah, you'll see at the end anyway what I consider to be Franken paper. Now, I am a dog lover, but that little doggy is driving me crazy. He lives on the corner, and he just never stops, to be honest. I don't. Now, I know dogs bark. You can't stop dogs barking. I've had dogs, and I've had a barky dog, I understand, but they don't really make much attempt to stop it. I did used to get a bit stressed about mine barking. You know, disturbing people, because it's not nice, is it? I don't think I would mind it so much if they tried, but it's... Sometimes he goes on for 20, 30 minutes. It's obviously a little... what you would consider a little yappy lap dog. And I know I love all dogs. I love all animals. And I know there'll be lots of you out there with a little yappy lap dog. It's what they are. It's what they do. I think they're little, aren't they? So they have to make up for it with noise. But... yeah, it can be quite annoying by the end of the day, you know. To be fair, he's been at it since about 7:30 this morning. I did think we'd got a lull, so I don't know if, you know, he's out early and all the dogs are having their walk, you know, so he's... Because my dog did not like other dogs, neither of them, having a walk past the house. So I was kind of hoping that's what it was, but that it did remind me that last night we had the same issue. Well, yesterday afternoon. So that's got the tiniest bit of white on it, but when I stitch down there, and I'm not bothered about it being, it's a good job, isn't it? You know, 180 degrees straight or anything like that. I'm more interested in the pretty paper at the end of it. So I guess I ought to be thinking about what size I want to make. Or should... No, shall I just make a big piece and then cut it down like we do a masterboard? That might be nice. So yeah, I want it to be nice both sides, is basically what I'm saying. Love this. I don't know how strong. Shall we be mean and use it in 2? I am going to cut a straightish line. It's easier to glue. That way I get a bit of it elsewhere as well. Hope you've got a good enough view there. I didn't think about. Now, as you know, I've told you before, it's tricky to glue this one down because I haven't particularly flattened it. It's very wrinkly. It's an old piece of Amazon packaging. It's much better than the stuff they use now. Do you agree? Has your Amazon packaging gone downhill? Try and not put everything beautiful on one side. There's a lot of that there, isn't there? Shall I just... I think I might just trim down the side of her. Sorry, your feet have been chopped off, but the rest of you is fine. I'm just using art glitter really for it to dry quickly. For you. I'm blaming you. Oops, no, over there a little bit, Denise. Normally I would... Or if I wasn't filming, I think I would use the wetter glue. I'm starting to do that now. I'm getting a bit cost conscious these days. Use the, you know, the wetter glue and just give it time to dry. But the PVA. Okay, we'll build this way a little bit now. I think. Should have a piece of green stripey on there. I'm putting it all on one side. I don't think it might. It's been a long time since I put something colourful on the back. Been a long time since I've made some Franken paper. I'm going to enjoy using this. So you use it just for, you know, any other project you would normally use paper for. It will make lovely pages. Or, you know, if you, once you've sewn it, you can make ephemera with it. I think I might use it for pages. I'm on a using up paper and making loads of journals, kind of. I like the fact that it's quite a muted colour at the back. And all the colours on the front. Yeah, I'm on a, not a mission, but it's my thing. It's what I do. when I like something, I go all for it. And same with food, anything like that, anything I do. If I like it, I'm doing it all the time, and then I tire of it and I'm on to something else. So I've never tired of junk journaling yet. I don't know if that day will come one day. It might. I've had odd dry spells where I could take it or leave it, but they've not been that frequent, I have to say. Do I want to shop in this there? I don't think I do. Oh, you're pretty. Right, they're all getting out of hand a bit. Let's start looking through again. Yeah, let's have a piece of that. It's nice and strong for that, actually. So to counterbalance, if you like, how, well, I don't know if it is weak, that paper, actually, but it's wild. It's not weak, but it's wild. Needs taming. I get everything there. Yeah, which way do I want to go? Go right in the middle, so you don't lose much of anything. Oh, it's full on. It is going to be glued, stitched, like I say, so, but I am going to have to wait for my glue to dry. So shall I just make one big? I'm just going to make, oh no, because I won't be able to get it under there. I won't. I'll just make a square. I might call that, actually. I won't be able to get it under my sewing machine easily without bending it and bashing it. Let me look what size I've got. If I put my ruler away, just if I want it to, yeah, it'd be plenty for a book page, wouldn't it? Oh, I've made 12 by 12, have I? I've made 12 by 10.5. Yeah, that's plenty for a book page. And then the bits that are left over, I'll probably create something with. Let me put it over here. I'll come back in a minute with it. All right, so what I said 2 or 3, didn't I? I think we're definitely going to get 3 of that size. So just grab some things in, Denise, and stop messing about. Yeah, like that. Coffee dyed part page of Alice in Wonderland. It could have gone back in the coffee dyed bits, but I like to use it. Let's do a big piece, shall we? And I'm going to go, yeah, with a, don't make them all the same with one side plainer than the other. I haven't gone deaf, I've just shut up for a minute. I'm just enjoying myself quietly. Go for another piece of pink on here. No, because I've got the same background there. I want something quite bright on the back of there, I think. That's not the back, that's the back. Oh no, that is the back. Look, I see, I can have an argument with myself. It doesn't take much. Oh dear. Well, anything to tell you? I don't know. I bought, yes, I have. I bought 2 portable old typewriters. Oh, I loved my typewriter when I was young. In an auction, 2 for £15. I mean, they're vintage, but they're not antique. And I don't know if they've got ribbon in the work or anything, but I just took a punt. I might like a strip across that join, you know, I'm thinking. Here she goes collaging. It's just a very boring join, isn't it? Just a thin one, maybe like that. Yeah, I think I will. Right, let's get something on this square first. Oh, shall I go for something darker? No, I don't like the back. Oh, you just about fit. Yes, let's have that. So it kind of went across there, didn't it? And probably a bit more, but oh, it didn't just fit. didn't fit at all. Let me just put a bit of extra. Sorry about the dog. I know some of you won't mind. I just have to have the windows open today. It's I could put a strip up there actually, couldn't I? Oh, that, I love that. Don't want to make it too thick, but yeah. Not much of it showing on the other side, but never mind. Just trying to think which side was glued or needed gluing. I think that's about it. I don't know. Like I say, it'll be stitched. No, you're miles off, Denise. You've got glue where you don't need it. Unless I turned it round the other way, quite possibly, knowing me. Oops. So yeah, I'll show you them when they come. It's Sunday, like I say, and I can't pick them up until Monday. Where was I going with that? Across there. Yeah, just to there, I think. Yeah, there were some crafty bits in it as well. So I'll put it in the blog. I'll when I bring it home, if I can contain me excitement, I'll turn the camera on. Although we're picking up and going to Mum's, so I'll probably have had a look through it. It hasn't covered that. Never mind. It'll do. It's only what's it paper. What do you mean only? Yeah, definitely going to get 3, maybe going to get 4. Right, so let's use one of these darker cream back ones, a pink one of those. I don't use many little bits, have I? I might save these actually for something else, because they are proper vintage, real vintage. I do love them. Right, where was all the little bits there? Right, let's make some smaller Franken pages. I'll use these little bits up, because the big ones I can easily join together, can't I? We definitely want some of that in. Right, so it's a strip of coffee dyed, and then I've used it to wipe glitter off on, and that was me trying out some Nouveau drops that were a bit old to see what they look like. So we've got like this shiny. Let's use it and that. Yeah, let's use these little bits first. You're not so little. I'll add some of the bigger bits to them. Okay, let's use these. Let's put these all together. I'm going to leave him whole, I think, so we get to see all of it. I've still got a little bit of a sore throat. Somebody else told me that they'd had a bug like this and it had just hung around for ages. I feel loads better. I mean, absolutely loads better. Feel quite white on the back again, aren't you? Let's go with this cream piece here. And I'll put a colour piece the other way up. Whoops. Neil's on his last day at work. Yeah, he's off tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. We're going to Mum's had some trees delivered, hopefully. It's a bit bizarre. Do you want a torn piece? She wanted like a laurel hedge, so I ordered some trees for her on Amazon, because that was no, not Amazon, from a shop. I won't tell you the name of it. I don't like to badmouth shops. Yeah, from quite a well-known store in the UK, and who have they're a DIY store and they have a garden part. Because we wanted 10 and we didn't really want to put them all in the car, so we ordered 10 laurel trees. And let's look at the other side. Didn't do me any good at all. Said I wanted something bright on here, didn't I? Might put a strip down the middle of that. And 2 hydrangea bushes, because she wanted a couple of those as well. So I did it all online for her, and it said, we'll put your order together, even though it's coming from 2 different places, you know, to save, well, you know, to be green kind of thing, which is good, isn't it? And we'll let you know when it's coming, up to 7 days. or 4 to 7 days, something like that. And of course, 2 days later, she sent me a text saying, I've just had a hydrangea delivered, but just one. But it does say on the paperwork, one to follow. I don't know what I did there. I did that back to front, didn't I? Let's put it on this way. So I said, oh, well, the other one, we'll wait and see. The other one will probably come with your trees. They're obviously not coming in one. They'll come in with DPD. I don't know if you have that in other countries in the world. It's a delivery company. And she texted me the next day. Oh no, I got a message on my phone the next day from DPD saying, we're delivering your parcel between 2 and 3 today. So I texted Mum and said, I think the rest of it's coming today between 2 and 3. So she said, okay, I'll be in. And she texted me about 3:30 and said, I've had a delivery of just 2 laurel trees. I'm like, what is going on? No delivery note or anything. So, of course, it was Saturday, so I tried to text them, but he said, we'll get back within 48 hours. So I thought, I'm not going to hear anything till Monday, am I? Anyway, they did get back to me, to be fair, this shop, the online part of it, and said, you know, because I sent her a message saying, I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused. You said it was all coming at once. We received part of it, then we received another part of it. And obviously, we want to plant them all together. We're planting a hedge. We don't want to just... Do we want that blue on there? Let's have this. You know, plant a couple, then plant a couple, and it's just... Neil wants to go up and just have a full session planting them all. So, yeah, I got a message back saying... we haven't delivered any of your order yet. It hasn't been released. It will be picked up on Monday and it will come to you on Monday. So I just left it at that. We'll wait and see what comes. If the rest of the order comes minus that, so be it. If we get our order and then whatever they've sent us was extra, we're keeping it because they haven't half messed us about. That's what I say anyway. I'll let you know. 3 already. I'm going to get 4. How am I doing for time if I'm adding 2 together? Yeah, I'm going to stop now. I'll probably do this one while that's loading up because there's 20 minutes here and there's 20 minutes there. That's more than enough. I'll load those 2 up so you'll get to see those now. Have a nice day. Yeah, and look out later. There'll be another one. Okay, bye for now.